What's going on, everybody? It's Combs, and today on Adventures with yours truly, we are back with some more 7 Days to Die knocked and loaded. Now, you guys are probably wondering, the other 4 videos I've started, in the morning, about 4 a.m., in front of the house, or inside the house, I should say. Well, off the camera, I have harvested a bunch of resources and decided where we're going to set up for the horde. So we are going to set up here at this old restaurant, and I've decided to name it. It's sort of an inside joke with some friends of mine, but I think once you guys get the context of the story, I think you guys will enjoy it just as much. So here we go. Take a look, if you will, at the sign. €1 what you having, €1 fry. So the whole idea behind that is, so my friends and I, we go to a couple conventions every single year in Columbus, MatsuriCon and OhioCon. Well, there is this Euro restaurant that's there. And they have like a strict, no cell phone in the line policy. And one of my buddies, just being his normal self, just ignored that completely. And so we're waiting in line. And the lady gets a little annoyed with him because it clearly says don't be on your phone. And he was on his phone. So basically, we ordered these, a Euro fry combo. Hence the name of the Euro fry. And long story short, he was sitting there and, she comes up, she's like, Sir! She's like, please put down your phone! What you having? And he's like, he looked at the menu real quick and was like, a Euro fry combo. She's like, okay, €1 fry! And she, yelled it back to the kitchen. And the look on his face was just priceless as he got, berated by this very lovely Greek woman. And yeah, he literally turns to me and says, man, he's like, I'm going to marry that one. So it still hasn't happened yet. We're hoping that we get invited to a big wedding. And, if you watch this, Jake, big shout out to you, brother, because that was a good moment, man. But anyway, so yeah. So we're going to hold down the horde base here at the what you having €1 fry. So I've already got a good chunk of cobblestone rocks and stuff that I made, putting all that together. So I'm going to go ahead and craft as many of these blocks as we can. That way we can start repairing. My idea for this base is to, like I said previously, kind of make like a kill tower, if you will. I don't remember with the update if you can make half blocks anymore. Let's see. Block. Maybe. I think you pretty much have to have a saw for that now, if I'm not mistaken. Wooden plates. Okay, I can just build those. Yeah, we'll just build some wooden plates. Let's make 20 of them. Let's put that on pause so we can get these plates done. But yeah, so basically I'm thinking fill this all in here. Maybe put some wooden spikes around the edge out here. That way we can actually venture out and kind of shoot the zombies as they come around the building. Put some spikes down here. And if they do happen to bust into the inside, I'm really not super worried about it for now. But later on, we're going to have to deal with that. I don't think they're going to bust through on the first night. Actually, you know what? On second thought, I kind of made those for nothing because... Actually, let's do this. Just in case they do actually bust in. Let's make about 30 of these when they do decide to pop up. And let's take this handy dandy... Really? Really? That's how we're doing this today. Alright, cool. Take this handy dandy fire axe here and go ahead and bust through part of the floor. That way, if they do get inside the base, what we can do is actually put wooden bars on the floor that you can actually shoot through and all that good stuff. Now, somebody has said that they fixed it so you can actually throw Molotov cocktails down through there now, but I don't trust that. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff about this game that the Fun Pimps do right, but there's a lot of stuff that they don't either. It's a little buggy in some cases, but this game is an absolute gem. And if you're on the fence about getting it, I highly recommend it. I really do, because I think like 500 hours into this game. I play it a lot, just because of how much stuff you can actually do with it, and plus, it's literally like exploratory simulator. You can go around and do what you want, pop into houses, claim a place as your own because it's free real estate, and all that good stuff. But yeah. So for the free real estate thing, I told a friend of mine I'd actually put that in this video. So I had to put that in there somewhere. But yeah, kind of excited to see my friends' faces when they see the €1 fry thing, though, because I think that's got to be pretty funny. But yeah, I wish I had more stamina with this character, because good lord, we should have been through this floor by now. But alright, let's start putting down some of these bars, shall we? Probably gonna end up needing more of these than what we actually made. But let's just start with... This is how this is gonna go all day. I just have a feeling. I just have that feeling. You know what? To make our lives easier, we probably should have just broke this out from down here, instead of breaking it through from the top. Yeah, I didn't want to actually break that one. This seems to be working a lot better. Okay, so now if they do get down in here into the kitchen, we can kind of shoot them and all that good stuff. I was going to actually fill the entire basement area of this place with spikes, but I totally forgot that this entire floor is all concrete. So at this particular level, we really don't have the tools to spend a whole bunch of time trying to bust through that floor, because that would take, if the roof is taking this long to get through, it's just wood. My goodness, we would be here until the end of days trying to get through that concrete. But yeah. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know this episode's going to be kind of boring. Really just kind of base building simulator. And commentary on stories that you weren't there for. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys are enjoying this series regardless. I'm really having a good time making it. So, yeah, like I said, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. I am actually thinking about doing something on this channel that I haven't done before. For those of you guys that just watch this channel and may not know this, I actually have a horror channel as well. Up in the channel banner, there is a link to Dr. Phobia's Dread Time stories. So if you guys haven't listened to any of that stuff, I'm not trying to push anybody to go over there, but if you want to and you wanted to help me out on that channel as well, it's much appreciated. It really would be. Being small time on both of these channels. But yeah. But what I'm thinking about doing is kind of doing a cross promotion for both of the channels. Because I'm thinking about playing some more horror games. I haven't really played too many. I mean, technically speaking, this might be considered like survival horror, but wow, thanks game. But I really don't know. But I'm thinking about playing a game that I haven't played in a long time. I used to own it, so hopefully Steam will let me re-download it. I really do. But if I have to pay for it again, I don't think it's that expensive. But it's a very underrated game. It's actually a mod of another game. It's a game called Cry of Fear. And it is on Steam. It's a Half-Life 1 mod. And this game is just beyond fantastic. Like, the guy that actually that made it, I can't think of his name right now. I'll have to go back and look that up if anybody's interested. But oh my goodness, that game is beyond incredible. Just the way that he was able to take, Half-Life 1 and turn it into a completely different game. I mean, there are elements from Half-Life 1, but oh my goodness, like the way that he was able to, like I said, turn it into a completely different game is absolutely amazing to me. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If I decide to play it, like I said, I have to go look and see if maybe Steam will let me, get it again, or if I'm gonna have to pay for it again. But like I said, last time I looked, I didn't think it was really like that expensive. So, not really gonna go break the bank, if I go pick it up. But yeah, so the reason I bring it up, like I said, I want to do kind of like a cross promotion thing, because it is video games, yes, but it is also horror at the same time. It has your fair share of the spoopy. It does reach out and grab you by the short hairs, if you will. And yeah, it's a good game, and it deals with some heavy issues too. I'm not gonna spoil too much of it, but yeah, just know that the story, the gameplay, everything about Cry of Fear is it literally fantastic. It is. I don't know why my brain got stuck there for a minute, but yeah, no, it is definitely a good game, and I'm gonna be super stoked to play it on the channel for you guys if all goes well. So yeah. All right, let's see, what else do we want to do to this? That pretty much covers the whole kitchen. Like maybe take out these ones in the middle, but I don't want to break my axe all the way. Even though I don't think we have really that much more stuff to bust up. But yeah, this is the plan. I'm gonna seal off the kitchen. I'm not just gonna leave it like wide open or anything. For the simple fact that I don't really want the zombies to get in here, because they'll start beating on the walls, and it did break. Alright, no big deal. We got the stony. But they will like beat on the walls, and they will eventually destroy the structural integrity of the Euro Fry. And I'd rather not have that happen if I can help it, but we'll see. So down here, I'm really trying to decide what to do as far as maybe busting up some more of the floor. I might just actually, like, no joke, just make it so they have to come in through here, and kind of build these walls up and everything, and put spikes around here, but make it so they've got to come in this way if they do decide to come in, and just make this entire thing spikes. Because I think, honestly, that will work out the best. Just to have this thing just absolutely loaded down with spikes. So, basically, if they want to come in here, there's only one way out. in a body bag. So, yeah. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and seal this from the inside, seal it from the outside. Yeah, That's looking good. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's broke. Okay, bust those out. Do. But another thing I want to talk to you guys about too. So happy days are upon us. I didn't know that this game was on Steam. For those of you guys who have been on this channel for a while, you know of the Elgato debacle. You know of all that bull jazz. So I won't go into that rant again. But anyway, one of the games that I actually used to play back when I was doing all the classic stuff, I found out was actually on Steam. And the Steam holiday sale decided to pick my pockets again. And I bought it. But I literally bought it for like $2. So, not really upset about that in the least bit. But the game I'm talking about is actually Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Because I actually, was starting the gameplay of that on the channel, and then that whole incident went wonky and everything. So I was trying to find another way to play it. And I was considering getting Dolphin. And I'm not against emulators in the least bit. Especially on older games, where the developers already made their money and, they're beyond that. Like, I get that. I know some people are against it because they think it's like piracy. And on newer games that have just like freshly dropped, if somebody created like a PS4 emulator, I could 100% agree with people on that. I don't think that's cool. But, if it's a game that's been out since like, let's just say 99. If the developers haven't made their money on it by now, they're probably not going to. Just being honest. So I was thinking about picking up Dolphin, but then I found out that was on Steam, and that was actually one of the games I really wanted to finish because, it's goofy. Sometimes the gameplay can get a little wonky, but man, that is a gem. Sonic Adventure 2 is a total gem of a game, and I do enjoy it. Did I repair that or scrap it? That's right. We're making all these cobblestone blocks. So yeah, that's like the second time I've had to stop that. But oh well. Okay, cool. Floating block. Really? There we go. Oh, we have another one. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking we line this whole joint here with spikes because that'll just make it so much easier to deal with like crowd control. Like I said, on the 7 and the 14-day horde, I'm really not concerned because we've got flaming arrows if we need them, and something else I made off camera as well. I've got 272 iron arrowheads back at the base, so we have plenty of arrows, and now that we have a forge and we can continue to make them. That didn't freak me out too bad, don't worry. I just heard the hissing and I'm like, something's trying to attack my butt. Oh good, that's a wandering horde. You guys just know how to show up at the best times, don't you? Oh, headshot. Oh, double headshot. Yep. They brought the whole fam family. Oh, no regrets on getting this scope, man. I think the only way we're going to take this scope off of this thing is if we, in fact, get another one. Get in the hole. Oh, hang on. You got to take the perfect opportunity to get that. It puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the hose again. Any Silence of the Lamb fans here? Anybody? Nobody? Okay, moving on. What? Oh, that was weird. It was like the game didn't want a crossbow. Oh, got him. Checker 6. It's one thing you really have to do in this game, especially... gosh dang it. Especially Alpha 18. If the zombies don't make like that like hissing sound or one of their like regular like moaning noises, they are extremely quiet in Alpha 18. Like, so you can hear her moving through the grass, but if you're like on the street or something, good freaking luck, man, because like their feet don't make any sounds. So they can sneak up on you real quick. I've had plenty of ninja. Okay, let's try that again. Ninja zombie jump scares because of Alpha 18. Okay, didn't get a jar of honey on that one. No big deal. Moving on. Let's. I know I sold one of these earlier, but let's scrap it. Because eventually we're going to need to repair this. Actually, can we repair these with that? Or do they have to actually have a repair kit? Okay, no, you do have to have a repair kit. Okay. I know some things, they still made it. You could repair them with the items, like the ingredients that they're made from. Like the stone axe, you can still repair it with stone. But I didn't know about leather stuff. Nope. Not one there. Alright, Big Mama. Nailed it. Cool. All right. Well, that was a little bit of excitement. See, you guys thought it was going to be all Building Simulator 2020, but no, the entire Wandering Horde was just like booga 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 and showed up at the door. So, yeah. Is it bad that I laugh at my own jokes? I mean, I probably shouldn't laugh at my own jokes as much as I actually do. Another thing is, I love me some dad jokes too. You can ask any of my friends. I have told my fair share of dad jokes, so I have a feeling I have children out there somewhere that I don't know about. You know, so kids, if you're out there, I love you. But yeah, no. So yeah, there's all kinds of stupid humor. I mean, those of you that have been around this channel long enough, you know that there is stupid humor out the wazoo, man. But that's just how I happen to roll. So, all right, cool. We're making progress on the floor. So let's see. Okay. We made all the cobblestone blocks. So let's focus on the wooden spikes. Let's do about 50 wooden spikes. Because what I'd like to do in the next episode as well, you know, obviously finish this base, get it ready for Horde Night, and then I'd like to make sure we have plenty of ammo, which I'm going to, like I said, I don't have them on me, but I've got 272 iron bolt tips or arrowheads, same difference, back in the forge. So we will we'll put those to good use, and have those ready, and hopefully, I know it's kind of more of an end game item, but I'm hoping that, you know, by some stroke of luck, you know, sacrificing a virgin to a volcano, whatever we got to do. But hopefully we'll find a crucible. Because if we do that, if we find a crucible, then we can start making steelies. And we're going to have to name all of them Dan. If you don't get that joke, I get it. Old rock and roll band. But yeah, no, we'll start making like steel arrows and stuff, and that will come in super handy because we haven't used any of them yet. I really didn't want to. unless we really, really had to. Like if we ran into one of the bigger like animals, like we ran into like a bear or like a dire wolf or something. Wanted to be able to, you know, pop those bad boys out and do some extra damage. But so far, you know, knock on wood, we haven't run into any of those beasties yet, and hopefully we won't. If you're wondering the reason I poked my head out the door is because with the way my luck goes, I literally thought I was going to poke my head out here and just bear. Large bear. So, I don't know why I chose to do the Russian accent on that, but you know what? It's already happened. We're already past it. Moving on. So I'm going to bust these stairs out as well. And you know what? I might just ride it out here tonight at the Euro. Just to kind of scope everything out. I mean, I know it's not 100% complete yet. I'm going to do something with the staircase as well. That way they can't just hop up here and yell surprise. And then in the later hordes, I'm actually going to take what's already here and kind of build a cage, if you will, kind of over top of us. Because the zombie vultures actually do show up in the later hordes. I think I said that in a previous video, but in case I didn't, the more you know, because knowledge is power. Yeah, they do show up in the later hordes, and they are more of a pain in the butt than the world's largest hemorrhoid. Because they swoop down on you the whole time. And actually, they are some of the like the puking ones too in the later ones. And if they throw up on you just like the cop zombies do. So they do significant amounts of damage to you, to your base, whatever they can get their hands on, they're going to do damage to it. So, yeah, it's not a good time in the later hordes. And, you know, as much as I know I'm going to enjoy holding down, you know, the Euro here, I don't think this is going to be our, like, permanent base. We might eventually, when we have better equipment and can take out more zombies, move our way over here to the army base. The only problem with that is it is such a big area. And it is heavily guarded by zombies. I mean, it just gets stupid with how many zombies are in there. I actually wandered in there on a like a playthrough on my own, and got one of the biggest scares of my life. I wish I was recording it, but I was just playing this game, you know, for funsies. And yeah, I got one of the biggest like jump scares of my life because of what's in the basement of that place. So if I ever just, you know, get bored with the series and decide I want to end it, or if I'm ever feeling froggy and think, you know, that I can take on, you know, whatever, we will explore that the basement of that army base. But it would be rough, to say the least. It really would be. It would be very rough to actually make it through that, because it gets, let's put it this way, it's a basement party and it gets buck wild. It gets buck wild. So yeah, let's see. You know, we might keep working on this thing through the night, because I know I started the day a little later. Wow, we definitely need more than 40 of those. All right, let's do another 40. Worst case scenario, we build a chest, we put stuff in it, and we keep it here as like kind of like a supply thing. But yeah. So we'll see how it goes through the night. Maybe we'll have a few visitors. Maybe we'll get into some combat scenarios. Who knows? Either way, gonna be a good time. I'm debating as well. So, to put a door right here, because the zombies will attack it, because they do like doors. That's something else in this game. I will tell you from the get-go, zombies are attracted to doors and hatches, like more so than they probably should be. If they see a door or a hatch, they are literally just gonna run to it like full tilt. Do I have a torch on my person? No, I don't. Can I make a torch? Negative, because I don't have any animal fat. Okay. So we might not be working through the night because I forgot we don't have a helmet mod. We just have the mod for the light on the crossbow. So yeah, that might be a little hard to see. Okay. Well, anyway then, guys, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this video a little bit early. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope it really wasn't like super boring for you or anything. But yeah, this is the beginning of the Horde base. The beginning of the construction of the €1 fry. So hopefully with the power of the Greeks and their delicious almost tacos with lovely bits of lamb, we will survive the Horde and move on to the remainder of this game. And like I said, this is permadeath, so whenever we kick it, we kick it. I just hope I don't do something stupid. Because I've watched a couple other 7 Days players that they've literally, their series have ended because of stupid stuff, and I am just praying to the Euro gods that that doesn't happen. Ooh, that moon is pretty. Sorry, ADD moment. But yeah, I've rambled enough. This video is coming to an end, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said 1,000 times. That's right, you keep walking. And I catch you guys on the flip side, and Combs out.